Hey friends and family, this is Hassan Mahmoud, and I am shooting this video regarding water ionizers, alkaline water ionizers, any alkaline water machine you want to talk about. This is the video that's going to expose and tell you the truth of which system you need to get that is certified, that is in schools, in hospitals, in gyms worldwide, and what's more importantly the best for you and your family at home. So that being said, I'm just gonna be showing you guys little cool tricks about how other companies out there only care about marketing, they only care about money, and they don't really care about you and your family's health. So I'm gonna show you a little, few things you could do at home for yourself that can really show you and have that self-credibility and that self-confidence and that self-conviction that you made the right purchase. So the whole reason I made this video is because I personally own a Magic machine. This is the company. I own this machine. I own the Kangen 8. And when I first bought it, a lot of my friends and family thought I was insane. I bought it for some health conditions that I wanted to see if I could see results in, and I saw incredible results, but I didn't know how to explain it to my friends and family. And like I said, they thought I was insane. I spent $5,000 on my machine, and they started telling me, "Oh, I found this one on Google. It's cheaper. I found this, it's $3,000 cheaper." And I felt really discouraged because I was like, "Why did I just go spend this money?" I felt really, really, dumb. I didn't feel smart at all. I felt like I got used. I saw these other ones on the market that my friends and family started showing me, and they started laughing at me. So the information that I'm going to show you today is something that I've been researching for a year and a half now. So this is your Google page, okay? And you can do this at home. I highly advise it. Don't listen to me, don't listen to anyone, do it for yourself. So right here, here's a Google page. So let's just type in water ionizers, okay? So when we type in water ionizers, you're trying to find one for you, and this is really intimidating. If this is the first time you ever heard of a water ionizer, or you heard something about it online from a friend, your personal trainer, whatever it is, it can be really, really intimidating. And you see these different ionizers. Look at this one: Air Water Life, $13.95. Ionizer water filtration, $75.94. Reverse osmosis water. All these different things, and it can get intimidating. You have one right here, 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 here. Look at all this, guys. You can go pages for days. So much. Okay. So what's interesting is that what you always notice online is that every ionizer company on the market compares their machines to a Nagyx, which is very interesting because they compare it to a Nagyx but say theirs are better. So let me just teach you guys something. This right here where it says ad, it means they paid Google to be right here. Ad, water ionizer expert, they paid Google to be right here. Here's a number. They're probably going to sell you on an ionizer. Another one, ad, best water ionizer. There's Tint right there. That's another ionizer company. They're paying Google to be here, so that way their search comes up first, that you typed in water ionizers, and they want to sell you their machine. So all this is reverse marketing. I just want to teach this to everyone, okay? Reverse marketing. This is what I came to find out. Also right here, which is sponsored. These are not sponsored by Google, folks. This is when they say sponsored, it means they paid Google to be right here. So if I want to pay Google the right amount of money, I could be right here. I could put my face right here, for God's sake, if someone typed in water ionizers. So that's how sad the world is. It just cares about marketing. But then again, everything in the world is marketing, unfortunately. So that being said, the best way to make sure you and your family are taken care of is really with this website right here. I'm going to type in WQA.org. You can all do this at home. Click enter. Okay? So here it is, Water Quality Association. So WQA stands for the Water Quality Association. The best way I could describe this to you folks is that the Water Quality Association, the WQA, is the most trusted, most credible third-party water testing facility in the water industry. The best way you could understand this is that they are pretty much the FDA of the water industry. So I'm sure that makes sense to you now. So let's go right here where it says find certified products, find water treatment providers. So I'm going to click find water treatment providers, and I'm going to start going down a list, okay? So right here, just a bunch of different ones that I found. Here's Echo, Valora, Tient, Jupiter, J-Pure, all these things, right? So I'm going to type in Tient USA. Just really simple. You guys can do this at home, okay? Tient USA, country, United States. state, California. I'm in California. You type in your state, it'll come up the same because this is worldwide. Well, statewide, should I say. Click this. Time USA. No result. That's interesting because they advertise and say that they're approved by the WQA. So let's try the next one. Okay. What's the next one on the list, guys? Vollara. So V-O-L-L-A-R-A. V-O-L-L-A-R-A. Let's type it. No results. Interesting. Since they advertise as well that they're approved. Here's Echo. Okay. Right here. What is that right there, guys? Water Quality. Right under. Look at that. Water Quality Association. That's where we're at right now. Okay. So that means they must be approved, right? So let's go here. Echo. Click search. Nothing. That's strange. So I could have swore it says they're approved right there. Has them on their website, right? Their marketing. Okay. So let's scroll down all the way to the bottom. I do this just to show people, just in case. It says right here, Synergy Science Inc. All rights reserved. That means that's the real company and Echo is just the machine itself. So let's go back. Maybe now we can find it since they said they're approved, right? So let's click it. Paste. Search. No results. Interesting. Do you guys see right there how sad and how they only care about making money and they say they're approved and they're not approved? Guys, with this seal, the reason why this is really, look at it, saying it's approved, we just searched it, not approved. The reason why the seal is so important is that this seal certifies that your machine is quality, that it went through the vigorous tests through the facility, that it's safe to have in schools, gyms, hospitals, for God's sakes, and of course your house. So if they say theirs are approved, but you go to WQA's website yourself and they're not approved, what does that tell you? It tells you these are 100%, I'm sorry to say it, scumbags. So let's go to the next one. This is Life Ionizers. They talk about being around, around the industry a lot. And it's interesting, look how their keywords such as water ionizer reviews, because they want theirs to come up first, right? So let's type in Life Ionizers. Let's go back. Life Ionizers. Nothing. Let's make sure that it's not under some different name here, guys. Okay, Earth Trade Water Inc. That's a different name. So let's click copy. So under the Earth Trade Water Inc. and the Life Ionizers is just a machine, right? Whenever you guys see that, by the way, be worried about it, please, because that's just showing you a way they're trying to hide from you. When you buy the machine, you can't get a refund because you can't contact the right person. So, guys, no results. Sad. Sad, 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 sad. Let's go to Jupiter Ionizers. Jupiter Ionizers is now known as Alcaviva. Interesting that you changed your name, buddies. So let's go here then. Jupiter is no longer Jupiter. Let's type in Alcaviva. Nothing. Strange. Okay. Let's make sure it was right. Then maybe they changed their name to something else. Alcaviva. Let's see here. All rights reserved. E-commerce. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Alcaviva, formerly known as Jupiter's trademark Alcaviva, which is formerly known as Ionway. See, look at that, guys. It went from Jupiter to Alcaviva. Now it's Ionways. So let's copy that. Again, shady. They're trying to hide from you. They don't want you to return your machine after it breaks the first month. Ionways. No results. Okay. So sad. Let's go to the next one, which is Best Water. They have the Athena. You'll see the Athena marketed all over Google, Yahoo, Bing, whatever you want. So type in Best Water. Let's find the exact spelling for it. Where are we? It is right here. Best Water Store. So that is the name for it. Let's copy. That's a manufacturer. Let's see if they're approved. The facility's approved. Let's see that. Search. No results. Interesting. You guys catching on to what I'm doing here? These are people that tell you their machines are the same as the Nagix, right? So here's this one. I found this today, about 15 minutes ago to be exact. They're called Baywell. Okay, they got all these fancy certificates. Look at this WQA right there. Water Quality Association right there. So they must be, certified. They have it all over their page. WQA right here, WQA right there. So let's see if their name is Baywell. Okay, so their name is Baywell. Let's see. They must be there. So let's click it. Let's see if their facility is approved. Because, facilities need to be approved in general. Maybe I'm missing an L. Am I spelling it right, guys? Yeah, 2 L's. Well, I'm confused. I'm spelling it right, but I'm not finding anything. No results. No results. It's kind of interesting since it says it right there and right there. It's very interesting because Echo does the same exact thing. Do you guys see what I'm doing here? See how sad this is? They don't care about your health. This is lying. This is marketing. There isn't enough compliance in the world to check the internet to see who's lying and who's not. They can't do it. It's impossible. So this is why it's up to us, as human beings to do our own due diligence and really investigate and see if these, if this is a lie or not. And it's obviously showing us right here that it is a lie. It's terrible. So let's go to the next one. The J-Pure. I found out about this one about a year ago. I was getting a lot of phone calls about it. This is also a, network marketing company that sells it. And there's nothing against network marketing company, guys. There's some great products out there, but I just don't like network marketing companies that lie. I'm all about facts. That's the way I work. So this is a Genesis distributor, Media Del Faro and Genie. I've actually spoken to these women myself multiple times because they've lied to multiple people, and those people have got me on the phone, and they hang up every single time now because I expose the truth, which is what I'm doing right now. I tell people to do what I'm doing right now, and they tell them not to do what I'm doing right now because they want to trick them and make money. So let's go check this out. It says we're proud to represent J-Pure and Genesis Global. So the machine's called J-Pure. The company itself is called Genesis Global. Let's see if we can find anything here for Genesis Global. All right, paste. Let's see if we can find anything. Nothing. No result. Interesting, because if you get on the phone with these women, I dare you to call. Here's your number right here. I dare you to email them. I dare you call them, whatever you want to do. I guarantee you they will tell you that it is approved by WQA, which is sad. Really sad. They try to impress you with, this fancy stuff, 8 years experience and 7-figure earners in ionizer technology, earn millions, yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. They used to be in Magic distributors. They used to be with this company. Okay. And they decided to leave because they want to try to start their own because they care more about money, not certifications. And they're not approved. And what's interesting is that I got introduced to this one next. It was called Q Sciences. Okay. And look at this. They got this thing called the HQO. Let's click this thing. Learn more. What I found out was if you contact HQO, you'll find out the developer, his name is Stan. And this is also a network marketing company. And he will get on the phone and talk to you and explain to you that this machine is superior to a Nagix. It's just like a Nagix, except this one has 2 filters. It's superior, this and that, blah, 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 blah. What's funny is that these ladies actually took this same exact machine right here, this J-Pure. Let's find a picture of it somewhere, right here. This J-Pure, okay? Look at it. To this company right here. Look at the machine. It says J-Pure, then it says HQO. These actually aren't being sold anymore. They're actually selling them under a different name now. Same manufacturer, everything, just different plastics. Why did they go to the HQO? Because Jeunesse found out that these ladies were telling people that it was approved by the WQA when it was not. So now that this company called Q Sciences, and same exact thing. Let's type in Q Sciences. Let's make sure that's the name that they under Q Sciences LLC. So that means they should be here. Let's go back. Q Sciences, LLC. Nothing. No results. Well, let's finally type in Enagic. First one to pop up. It's within seconds. Look, Enagic USA Inc. This is the corporate in Torrance. I go there all the time. People come fill up water for free. They're the only ionizer company in the world that will have centers all over the States, all over the country, Europe, Asia, everywhere. And you can come fill up water for free. to try it before you buy it. Isn't that cool? Try it before you buy it. So look at this. They're approved. There you go. They're certified professionals. So now that that's over and you guys saw the truth for yourself, please do this at home. The second half is right here. I'm gonna go by a little quicker because I know this video's taking a little longer than I estimated, but I just want everyone to know the truth. I really genuinely care about people having the correct in their body, not really getting exposed to, fake marketing tactics. So let's go to find certified products, okay? And we're gonna type in, before we type in, let's go over here. It says find WQA certified water treatment products. You can read this for yourself. WQA certified product listings are available to help connect consumers with water treatment products that have been tested and certified to industry standards. WQA maintains a complete listing of all products and components that have earned the gold seal and certification marks. Only products that pass, so only products that pass the rigorous testing and requirements of industry standards, laws, so you could be in, restaurants, hospitals, schools, whatever, pass annual manufacturing facility audits and comply with WQA certification schemes, okay? So let's click this, Gold Seal and Sustainability certifications, and this is just the trademark, this is with the sign, this is the sign that will be on the website. They have it in, Canada, Asia, they're pretty much everywhere. Look at this, guys, it's insane. So let's go back to the products right here. Look what it says, product certification. Let's click it. Let's see if these products are certified by the WQA. So right here, certified products have a leg up in the marketplace. Okay, so just explaining about the product certification, why the WQA is so important, so important. And some short videos, watch them on your time. I'm gonna show you something really cool. So it says WQA certified product listings highlighted are available to help connect consumers with water treatment products that have been tested and certified to industry standards. So let's click this. Before we click it, let's finish reading this. WQA's Gold Seal product certification program ensures that the product is constructed or formulated from safe materials. The claims listed on the packaging are backed by test data, and the product will hold up under normal usage conditions. Okay, so let's click this right here, right? So they're telling you that they have certificates to awesome, amazing, incredible, home-friendly machines that keep you and your kids healthy, right? So let's start going down the list, okay? Let's go Tint USA. Okay, Tint USA. Because they're all over the internet, guys. They compare themselves to Enagic. Let's take off the advanced search real quick. Let's just type in Tint USA. Nothing. The machines aren't certified. No results. Let's go to Valora. Again, another one that will be all over the internet saying they are approved. Their machines are superior. Their machines are just like Enagic's. Nothing. No results. Let's go to Echo. I have a friend that bought an Echo. He was looking at Enagic's for almost a year, and he actually ended up buying an Echo, and I told him I feel so bad for you because he didn't want to do this. He thought I was being biased. This is all I did, Echo. But then again, let's go back. Because remember, Echo said it's approved by WQA. It's a lie. Obviously not. What was it? It said Synergy Science Inc. Let's go back. Synergy Science Inc. Maybe I'm the idiot. Let's see here. Nothing. Terrible. Terrible. My friend got duped. Look at that. He's like, oh, they have the seal. They're certified. But he couldn't do one simple search by just typing in the company's name. No certifications. Disgusting. Look at this. This one is Earth Trade Water, which is what? I forgot. Which scam artist was this? Life Ionizers. Let's type it in. Life Ionizers is all over the internet, guys. They're under most review pages. They pay these fake review websites to tell you that they're the best. Let's click it. Earth Trade Water Inc. Nothing. You're the best, huh? You guys can't find you. Jupiter was under Alcaviva. Alcaviva is now formerly known as Ion Ways. So let's type in Ion Ways. Ion Ways. No results. Jupiter. No results. So here we are. Jupiter, not approved. Let's go to the next one. Where were we? Best Water. This is the Athena and Best Water Store. Again, the Athena will be all over the internet, guys. All over the internet. Saying they're the best. saying they're this, they're that. They compared the SC501, the Kangen 8, saying they're the same, but even better. Why would they be comparing themselves to junk? I don't get it. If you're better, why would you compare yourself to junk, right? Doesn't make any sense. Simple truths. Baywell, WQA, WQA. They must be approved at WQA if their signs are there. So let's see, are their machines approved? Click here. Maybe I spelled it wrong. Let's see what happens. Nothing. Let's make sure. BAWELL. BAWELL. Interesting. Interesting. Lie. Fake marketing techniques to make you to buy. This is so sad. They don't care about your health, guys. They care about poisoning you. All right. So let's continue here. J-Pure. Again, these ladies used to be Enagic distributors. If you call them, they say their machines are approved by the WQA. And they say their machines are superior. So let's type in J-Pure. Nothing. No results. Now, remember, look at this, guys. Look at that machine. Look at this machine. Same exact machine with a different freaking machine. Insane. It's funny how they went from here to here within a year and they just want money. They don't care. They don't care at all. So let's type in Q Sciences now because they tell people they're approved by WQA. I have friends, unfortunately, that bought these machines because those two ladies tricked them and told them they were approved, but my friends thought I was being biased and they couldn't even do these simple searches. Look at this, nothing. So that being said, let's type in finally Enagic. Okay. Let's see what happens. Enagic. Whoa, what just happened here? 4 things popped up. NSF, CSA, NSF, NSF. So, you guys can go click them, look, aesthetic effects, treatment units. You can go read this. Very, very thorough, right? So they're definitely approved. To get one of these seals, from what I'm told, is very, very difficult. Enagic actually has 4, which you can see right here. And again, you can go do this yourself. I've literally showed you everything I've been doing with Water Quality Association. So I'm gonna skip these 2 and go straight down to the 3rd one. It says water system components, lead content, okay? Definition of lead free. Look at that. Lead free. They're approved because they're lead free. Lead free, guys. Look at this. Restriction on lead content that may use the same calculations and testing protocol to demonstrate lead free compliance. They're lead free compliant. Drinking water products. They are safe. Compliance to laws, regulations. Look at this. Wow. This right here is one of the main reasons why Enagic's machines are superior. Why Enagic's machines are in hospitals. Why Enagic's machines are in schools, gyms, okay? Why celebrities only buy these. Why professional athletes only buy these machines because of this seal right here. Let me see if I can zoom in real quick for you guys. Let me try this real quick. Is that working for you? Lead content, right? Again, you guys can do this for yourself and see for yourself. So, let me zoom back out real quick. All right. Now then. All right, so check this out. Now that we did that, you can do it for yourself. I'm just gonna go over, before I show you something really, really crazy, I'm just gonna go over something with you guys real quick. This seal right here is so important. Please, please, go do what I just did. Spend 20, 30, 45 minutes. I don't care if it takes you all day. It took me 1.5 years to find all this. And I had to shoot this video because people keep asking me what is the difference between our machine, that is a medically approved machine, the only medically licensed machine in the world, and every other ionizer company that do fake marketing. And this is the sole reason. This seal right here is why we are separated from the sheep of the herd, okay? With that seal, we can be in schools, we can be in hospitals, we can be in restaurants because the water is clean. It actually gets rid of the contaminants in the water. So let's just go here for a little bit. I remember a couple months ago, guys, if you go to Google, you can check it out. A couple months ago, the whole Flint, Michigan thing with lead poisoning, right? It was a huge epidemic, I'm just gonna read a couple things for you guys. You can go Google it yourself. But right here, as he said, let me find here. There's a gentleman, his name is Aaron Stinson. Does whatever he can to stay healthy, drinks only water. I consume only water. I try to live a healthy lifestyle, so I try not to drink too much pop. Smart guy. Very smart guy. Let's see if we can zoom in real quick. All right? Okay, here we go. Too much pop. So let's scroll down. The problem is that he lives in Flint, Michigan, born and raised. Lead, as we know now, contaminated the water there. Sinchen is one of many Flint residents who tested positive for lead exposure. Putting water in my body is something that is supposed to be pure. That is 100% true. It is a little hard for him to wrap it around his mind right now. I'm sorry, buddy. But let's just scroll down. I want to show you something crazy. So, here we go. Stinson's doctor ordered a test for lead poisoning. Why? Because when news started trickling out last January that there might be something wrong with the Flint water Stinson drank constantly, he still didn't put it together. But when his pain didn't go away, his girlfriend urged him to tell his doctor about his water habits. So he went to his doctor. They ordered a test for lead poisoning. He got a call a couple days later. She talked in a soft tone, very sad. And scientists consider less than 10 micrograms per deciliter of lead in the blood is normal for adults. Stinson blood tested at more than 2 times that. He asked the doctor what to do. She handed him a pamphlet and told him there wasn't medicine to treat lead poisoning at this level. Wow, that is so sad. She told him to drink orange juice, consume protein, and under no circumstances should he drink the tap water. He's angry, upset. I could end up dying with this toxin put in my body. It could hurt my organs. It's just sad, guys. It really is. It was like that's what's going on all over the world. Let me just show you guys something else. I think it's somewhere down here. For children whose bodies and brains are still developing, lead poisoning can be even more devastating. Tamara Rubin knows that all too well, the Portland environmental activist, filmmaker. Right here. Well, let me go here. Health conscious. My whole point, guys, just read this. Just read this. It's crazy. Look at this. With at least 4 million children living in the U.S., households that expose them to lead, there are about 500,000 kids aged 1 to 5 with blood levels above 5 micrograms. Really, really sad. Here's another one right here. Google it yourself. Check it out. This was in Portland, Oregon. I actually am staying out here in Oregon because of this epidemic at the moment. It's really sad. Portland students will drink bottled water for the rest of the school year to avoid lead. When did water fountains become bad, huh? I remember growing up, they weren't bad. What happened? The truth happened. That's what happened, guys. Portland, Oregon is the latest place in the country gripped by unsafe levels of lead exposure. Elevated levels of lead were found in 6 of the 56 drinking fountains and other water sources at the Crescent School. Guys, just look at this stuff. It's scary. It's scary. People tell me, oh, it's not in my city, not my town. I guarantee you it's in your city and town. It's everywhere. Look at this. Just some side effects of lead poisoning, guys. What causes lead poisoning? There's different things. House paint, yada, yada. Look at this. Pipes and sink faucets, which can contaminate drinking water. Right? That's every single state. Who's at risk for lead poisoning? Children are at the highest risk of lead poisoning. There is a particularly high risk for children living in old houses with chipping paint. This is because children are prone to putting objects and fingers inside their mouths. Let's keep going down. Lead levels should be checked. Signs of lead toxicity in the blood. Abdominal pain, abdominal cramps, aggressive behavior, constipation, sleep problems, headaches, high blood pressure, fatigue, memory loss, anemia, kidney dysfunction. Since the child's brain is still developing, lead can lead to mental impairment. Signs of mental impairment may include behavior problems, low IQ, poor grades. Look at this. Just keep going, guys. Severe abdominal pain, cramping, seizures, guys. Coma. Wow. This is sad. This is sad. That being said, I think why you all now know why you need this seal. Go to WQA.org, like I said, guys. Test it out. See what I'm talking about. It's a shame that everyone in the marketplace compares himself to this company, the only company that I trust, Water Quality Association. They have the seal right there, and they're the only ones that came up on that when I searched it. So don't be fooled. Don't be tricked. That lead thing's a huge thing, guys. Huge. That's why we're the only medically licensed out there in the world. And guys, change your water, change your life. Don't get exposed. Really try this out. If you're scared, don't be scared about the price, because value exceeds price every time. I know that, look at this, opening in India. They're literally all over the world. I know that I would drink this and pay for it 10 times. I would pay 10 times the amount I paid for these. I own 5 machines, one for me, my mother, my father, and 2 of my brothers. So guys, really do your due diligence. It's up to you to not poison your family. Lead is just one of the contaminants. There's arsenic, lead, fluoride, chlorine, so thank you, guys. I really hope you found this video very informational. Really do your due diligence, like I said, and watch this whole video. Do this at home, try it, and I guarantee you, look at this. Everything this video is about is now the only water ionizer manufacturer on the market to receive the exclusive Gold Seal only, guys. So anyways, thank you guys. I appreciate your time, and have an amazing day, and just find the truth for yourself. Thank you. Have a great night.